All right, let's talk about something we've all felt, something that can make or break our day: customer service. We're going to dive deep into the art of that very first reply, that critical first impression, and see how speed, quality, and yeah, a little bit of AI are completely changing the game. So think about it for a second. You've just sent a message, you have a problem, a question, and now you're just waiting. Is 5 minutes too long? An hour? A whole day? That feeling you get while you're waiting, that's exactly what we're going to unpack today. There's actually a name for this. It's called first response time, or FRT for short, but I want you to look really closely at one word here: meaningful. This is so important. We're not talking about some auto reply that says we got your email. We're talking about a real response that actually starts helping you out. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty, the mechanics. How does this number actually work? And what kind of story is it telling us? Now, here's a detail that a lot of people miss. That "we've received your message" email, the one we all get, it does not stop the FTT clock. That timer keeps on ticking until a person, or these days a really smart AI, sends a message that actually starts to tackle your problem. And you know this, our expectations are totally different depending on where we're asking for help. If you're on a live chat, you want an answer like now, seconds, maybe a minute. For an email, okay, we'll give them a few hours. And on social media? Whoa, that's a different beast entirely. A fast reply isn't just good service, it's a public performance, because everyone's watching. The math behind it all is actually super simple. You just take all the first response times, add them up, and divide by how many people reached out. That gives you your average FRT. Just one number, but man, it carries a lot of weight. But, and this is a big but, just having a low number isn't the whole story. This brings us right to the heart of the matter, this constant tug of war between being fast and being good. And this lays out the trade-off perfectly. A lightning-fast response is awesome because it makes you feel heard right away. But if that answer's rushed and doesn't actually help, what was the point? On the other hand, a super detailed, helpful response is great, but if you had to wait 24 hours to get it, you're probably already annoyed. So here's the trap. Focusing only on speed can totally backfire. A quick but useless answer just leads to more emails, more frustration, and more work for everybody. It completely defeats the whole purpose of being fast in the first place. So, how do you solve this? How can you possibly be fast and helpful? Well, this is where a brand new player enters the game, and it is a total game changer: artificial intelligence. I mean, just look at what AI brings to the table. Suddenly you get a huge rush of customer questions. AI handles it instantly. No one waits in a queue. Every single reply is perfectly consistent with your brand and policies. It can even pull up a customer's entire history to give a response that's not just fast, but super relevant. And it does all of this around the clock, 24/7. And the impact on the business, it's huge. When you get that instant, helpful acknowledgement from an AI, you're way less likely to just give up and hang up the phone or close the chat. You stick around because you feel taken care of. Now, this isn't a story about robots taking over. Not at all. The real magic happens with a partnership, a seamless combo of smart automation and that amazing human touch. So let's just walk through what this looks like. You send a message, the AI gives you an immediate, intelligent response. If it's something simple, boom, problem solved. But if it's tricky, the AI acts like the world's best assistant. It gathers all the important info and then smoothly hands the whole thing off to the perfect human expert for that specific problem. And that's the real takeaway here. AI takes care of the straightforward, repetitive stuff. This frees up the human agents to use their incredible skills, like empathy and creative problem solving, on the issues that really, really need a human brain. It's not about replacement, it's all about empowerment. So as we bring this all together, let's try to reframe this whole idea. Because first response time, it's not just another number you track on a spreadsheet. It's something much, much bigger than that. I absolutely love this quote. It just nails it. A fast, meaningful response sends such a powerful message. It tells a customer, we see you, we hear you, we're on it. It's a fundamental sign of respect. At the end of the day, that's what this is really all about: building stronger relationships. When companies use tools like AI to start the right conversations sooner, they solve problems faster, they build trust, and they create a real connection with their customers. And that is a massive advantage. And that leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on.
As AI makes instant, helpful responses the new normal, the bar for good service is just going to keep rising. So what's next? What's going to be the new thing that creates a truly unforgettable first impression? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.